Yeah. Numero UNO, me and Drizzy like the Super Bowl, man. Then it big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today another Warframe guide. We're covering our girl Citrine. Citrine is one of my favorite Warframes, one of the newest ones that DE has added to our list. I feel like she was made for a lot of new players so that they can learn how status effects can greatly improve your damage when it comes to steel path or higher level enemies. But yeah, Citrine is the next Warframe down the list. Today I'll be showing you how you can make her broken and steel path, as well as show you some of my guide setups and how you can play as her if you guys just got your hands on her. If you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification button so you can be notified every time I go live. I'll be uploading a bunch of Warframe guide videos and other videos down the way, so be sure to check out my other playlist. But moving forward, she has her first ability called Fractured Blast. Slash is improved now in Warframe, so you could do a lot of damage against the Corpus or infected, even Grineer enemies, but the enemies afflicted by the status effect has an increased chance of dropping health and energy orbs, which is good because Citrine's passive allows her to heal health on her own. Then we have our next ability called Preserving Shell. This kind of helps with survivability too, but you have this shell activated, and the more damage you deal, the more damage reduction goes up. So once you do this move, you ideally just want to get a lot of kills, or you want to deal a lot of damage, so you can get your damage reduction higher and take less damage. This, if you throw on some armor mod, Citrine is almost unkillable. Then we have Prismatic Gem. This is your bread and butter for all your abilities. This is where you throw out a gem, and every enemy that you shoot is going to emit a lot of status effects. You can see down below, it just throws a bunch of them at the enemy. Works very well with Archon mods, so that's I'll show you guys more of that down the line. And then finally, her Crystallize move, which she jumps in the air and slams the ground, causing crystals to grow from the ground. And if enemies are caught in it, they grow giant crystals out their body. And if you shoot at those crystals, you can see that easy 300% critical chance that's applied to that damage. This move is very good and broken, as well as Citrine is getting a future augment mod. By the time this video is uploaded, the augment mod isn't out of yet, but it will be dropping with the Dante's Unbound update. But this augment mod allows this move, Crystallize, to spread. So you'll shoot an enemy, and then the enemies within certain meters would also gain the crystal effect. So I see her becoming even more broken down the line. So that's her abilities. Let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys like her four abilities. Now you're probably wondering, how can you get your hands on your own Citrine? You're going to make your way to the navigation. When you start off playing Warframe, you do start off on Earth, but when you go up to Mars, you're going to eventually head to Deimos. You want to go to Deimos because you're going to receive the Heart of Deimos quest. Once you completed that quest, talk to this guy, alright?
I feel different than I used to.
He's going to have another selection appear after you beat the Heart of Deimos quest. And then when you go there, from doing these missions I'm going to show you next, you unlock these resources, and you purchase the blueprints with these resources. You can get Citrine, you can get the Chlorophyll, which is her signature melee weapon that can turn into a rifle. You can also unlock her Stephalos, which is her signature shotgun. You shoot an enemy, and if it hits someone and kills them, then the projectile keeps on going. So if you had theoretically a lot of people in the line going from your house just all the way down the road, and you shot the first person and it kills them, that projectile is going to go all the way down the line like falling dominoes. Then you have some extra mods and some art and the scenery if you like fashion, or if you like Captura. But yeah, that's how you can get her parts. The mission to unlock her, however, is on a whole completely different planet. So yeah, we go to Mars, and then this is going to be Tiana Pass. You want to do this mission on Mars, and that's how you can gain those resources. So once you have Citrine, you know Citrine's going to be finally cooking in your foundry. You probably want to know what are the right mods to equip to this Warframe. I would say based off of her abilities, Citrine is within the 3 categories I place OP Warframes. The first category being that their moves are just broken. The second category is that they have enemy manipulation. And the third category is that they're weapon based. Citrine falls under the weapon based because a lot of her abilities don't really like kill enemies on their own, and they really do amplify your damage. So it's only natural that she is a weapon based Warframe, so you can learn how to apply weaknesses to your enemies and deal greater damage. If we go over to a build that I really am invested on, you can see that I have minor strength. It's at 152. If I go to my crystals, it does 1000. So it doesn't need to be that high, but the range is probably prioritized for me, as well as duration. I don't really use high efficiency, but you don't because you cast your preserving shell, and all you have to do, like, these moves linger, so they're on a timer. And while you're having it linger out, you are also collecting energy, so efficiency isn't really that important. I also have Molt Vigor, which is an arcane to help boost my ability strength even higher, and then I have Arcane Guardian for that armor, because how I told you guys earlier, higher armor meaning that I will take less damage to my health, and if Citrine regenerates her health, I'm basically unkillable. You just have to make sure that this ability is on. If that's deactivated, you can be one-shotted, or not one-shotted, but you can be killed. For this build specifically, I know I said no high strength, but I do have high strength because I have Eclipse activated. Right now Eclipse is based off of lighting, but with the future update it is going to be changed to toggle. You can just slap Aurora on here if you want to, but yeah, I'll show you guys. That's the build that we're going to be taking today. I know I sacrificed her first move, Fractured Blast, in order to get Eclipse, and the way I did that is you unlock your Hemless system on gamers. This allows you to implement another ability onto your Warframe. Every Warframe has one ability that can be shared. For Mirage, it was Eclipse, so I placed that on top of my Citrine. Yeah, I don't have any Archon crystals or anything like that, because I want to show you guys that she really is good on her own. Some of my builds would have them, but I'm still messing around with those. I don't want to be too broken. But now that you guys see the builds, because I did tell you guys it is important to deal a lot of damage or get a lot of kills with that preserving shell ability, so make sure you take some sort of AoE weapon. You can take yourself some type of, like, maybe the Kuva Nucor or something of the sorts with that laser. Oh, and I know I keep going back and forth, but these are for players who are high enough in the game. Zenurik is my clan. It's a very important clan, because within the Zenurik for your operator, you have energy pulse, so I can always refresh my energy, as well as the temporal drag, which allows me to slow down enemies.
Give them all warriors.
I do plan on going through all the Warframes to show you guys how they can be used in Still Path. So if I didn't get to your Warframe yet, don't worry, I will.
They have just
So
shut down
I have a
all
mod that
systems.
lets me go invisible
I'm sending life support
for a few
capsules your
seconds
way.
after hacking. I'm gonna activate my shell, activate Eclipse, get the kills, 90% damage reduction. I have Archon Vitality, give me that extra health, as well as assistance for you know, elemental damage. I almost have all Archon mods on my Citrine, so you guys can see how it can help stack up that elemental damage. I don't have Archon Arachne, but you can use your Warframe or your operator to also get that synergy going. Don't forget, you know, with the Zunuric, you gotta make sure you're throwing out those energy bubbles so that your Warframe can constantly heal or recover energy again. AoE weapons might be the best tool for a Citrine user, especially if you're trying to solo. If you're doing this in squad, usually weapons don't matter. I just can't believe she's only getting an augment for her 4th that allows the 300% critical chance to spread. Alright, come on, we'll handle Vor and the Stalker. What's up? See, the Crystal just wants to do wonders. Let's hit him with that 4th. Booyaka! And he's dead. If you guys also want to check out my other guys' videos and check out the you know, the Warframe guides that I already made, I do have them on my channel. And yeah, come join the Discord as well. I finally am verified for placing links on YouTube, so the link should be in the description below. And I am always, you know, open for suggestions and ideas. That's the best part about Warframe, is the creativity. You know, my build is not going to be the build for all, but it for sure is going to help a player that is getting into using Citrine and wanting to learn how to take her to the next level. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and like always, you guys keep up the grind. I'll see you guys next time, and be safe.